What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another 3D TV episode. If you are new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that bell so you can be the first one to know when we upload a video. Now, I know what y'all thinking. DEASIA, you pregnant? No, I'm not pregnant, okay? I don't want another baby no time soon because, as you can see, he is a handful. But we are gonna be discussing my pregnancy and how I found out I was pregnant. So before we get into this video, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. And yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and get started with the video. Can I have my necklace? No. So we're gonna start from the beginning of my pregnancy story, okay? The week of March 20th, 2019 was the week I was supposed to get my cycle. Yeah, no, it didn't come. As you guys can see, I have a son. I track everything. So when I looked at my calendar and it said that my cycle was 3 days late, that was a problem for me, okay? I wanted my cycle really, really bad. I've never in my entire life wanted my cycle so bad. I just kept thinking it was going to come because I have having all these pre-cramps. My boobs were swollen. I had all the symptoms that my cycle was coming, and my cycle said,
got him!
She was like, no sis, I'm not coming anytime soon. Think again. So I was sitting in class in my first block, and I text my friend Maya first, and I was like, Maya, I need you to take me to the store after school so that I can get a pregnancy test because I haven't got my cycle yet. And she's like, okay girl, like I got you. And I also texted Demetrius at the same time, and I was like, something is wrong, I still haven't got my cycle, I'm going to go to the store and I'm going to get a pregnancy test. And he's like, today? And I'm like, yes, today, okay? And he's like, okay, just let me know how it goes. So I made up this big old lie to my mom, like I'm going to go work on some modeling stuff after school, because at the time I was like doing modeling and stuff like that. So I didn't tell her I was finna do this modeling stuff, and she's like, okay. Mind you, my mom is out of town, y'all. Like, my mom is out of town in Texas looking for a new house because we were supposed to be moving, and my grandma is there, so it's just my grandma and my brothers. And I go and I get the pregnancy test from CVS. I get one clear blue and one first response, and I ended up going home taking the test. I called Demetrius on the phone immediately. I did not want to take that test by myself. I didn't want to go through the experience by myself. He's like, whoa, 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 you got the test? And I'm like, of course I got the test. I told you I was going to get the test. Y'all spent my last dollars on that test, those tests, and I still have them. So I take the test. I take the clear blue one, and in the clear blue pack it is a digital test and then there is a regular test. I pee in a cup, dip it for 5 seconds, set it on the counter, and I go talk to Demetrius. Now you guys, as a young parent, when you find out you're pregnant, everything is on the table. Whether you're gonna keep the baby or not, you wanna discuss what's gonna happen, what's life gonna be like after this, everything. We were discussing a lot of things on the phone that day, but I was really impatient, so I cut the conversation short, and I ended up going to the bathroom to check the test. Immediately I saw the first test and I cried. okay? I didn't say anything to Demetrius. I literally cried. And he's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, dude, if I'm crying, clearly I'm pregnant. And he's like, oh man. And you guys, I'm not sure why we were so surprised, because honestly we didn't take precaution that we needed to prevent, you know, pregnancy. But I mean, everything happens for a reason. I am a firm believer in that, so I'm okay with that. So we're on the phone and Demetrius is like, what are we gonna do? And I'm like, I don't know. And he immediately comes to my house, and I didn't want him to come because, like I said, my mom was out of town and it just wasn't a good time. I didn't want anybody to know what was going on in that moment. Maya was the first person I told about my pregnancy. I didn't have a problem with telling her because she took me to get my pregnancy test and we were really close, okay? So Maya knew, and then I called my cousin Jamara, and then I called my friend China, and then I called my friend Precious, and I told them I was pregnant. So it was only like a total of 4 people who knew that I was pregnant. The day that I found out I was pregnant was the day before my senior trip, and you guys, I didn't want to go at that point. I was so emotional. I cried. I cried the entire time I was there. And everybody was like, what's wrong? And Demetrius is trying to cheer me up. He's like, just go enjoy yourself. And I'm like, no, I can't. So we ended up calling this clinic that my friend Precious recommended to us, and we go to the clinic. It's free, by the way. We go to the clinic and they do a urine test for me, and this is April 1st. They confirmed that I am 4 weeks pregnant, which means that I actually conceived March 7th 2019. And I only know that because I track everything, y'all. I track everything. So that day we were at the clinic, they discussed everything with us, from abortion to keeping a baby to adoption, everything. And you know, me and Demetrius were still like, really, this was still sinking in for us. We didn't know what to do. We didn't know if we were going to keep this baby. We just knew that I was pregnant, and that was it. So my doctor, she ended up scheduling a 7-week checkup because I was 4 weeks. I was pregnant for so long, y'all.
I've been pregnant for way too long.
I was 4 weeks pregnant, and I don't know, everything was just going through my head. And like, mind you, my mom still didn't know I was pregnant, and my mom didn't find out I was pregnant until a good 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later. So around this time, it's prom, and I got my dress made. So when I got my dress made, I went to go try it on, and she was like, wow, your boobs have grown a lot. And I ended up telling her, I was like, look, I'm pregnant. She's like, congratulations, you know. And she keeps redoing my dress, y'all. Like, she kept having to redo it, and I guess that raised a lot of suspicion to my mom, because she's like, how did your boobs just grow, you know? So I'm not gonna say how my mom found out I was pregnant, because I don't want to throw anybody under the bus at all. That's not what this video is for. But she did find out I was pregnant, and I remember the day that she found out I was pregnant, she called my phone on the bus. She's like, oh, so you're not gonna tell me about your little situation? I'm like, Mom, I'm on the bus. Can I talk about this when I get home? She's like, no, we're gonna talk about it now. And I'm like, no. So she's like, okay, well, call me when you get home. So I get home and I call my mom, and immediately I'm crying like a big baby. And she's like, stop crying. Why are you crying? I was like, because I don't want you to be mad at me, because y'all, I felt like my mom spent so long trying to prevent me from being pregnant. You know, she didn't want me to get pregnant at a young age like she did, and I did that, and I felt like I was a letdown to my mom. You know, I didn't care about what anybody else thought but my mom. Like, I did not want to let her down, and that's what I felt like I did. but she was so supportive, y'all. Like, when I think about the way my mom supported me when I was pregnant, and to this day still supports me, it's just like, that's my best friend. My mama is my best friend. She literally told me that I was going to be a great mom, and that I needed to stop crying and find an OBGYN that I can go to so we can get this whole situation sorted out. And that day she came home with prenatals, onesies, bottles, and something else. And I sat down and I went in her room and I cried in her arms, and she literally told the whole family that I was pregnant. And I was so bad at her because I was like, I didn't want anybody to know. She was like, why is this a secret? People are gonna find out anyway. So she told everybody. And then, so that was literally 2 days before prom. And then graduation rolls around. Y'all, mind you, people still don't know that I'm pregnant. Like, now more of my friends know that I'm pregnant, but people still don't know that I'm pregnant. Graduation rolls around, and my mom had already made up her mind that we were moving to Texas. So I ended up getting doing a gender reveal, which was my graduation gift from my mommy. She didn't want me to find out the gender of my baby without Demetrius being there, so she took me to another clinic, which cost $200 to get probably $300 to get blood drawn so we could do a gender reveal. And I found out I was having a little boy. I was upset, y'all. I wanted a girl so bad. But everybody knew I wasn't gonna have a little girl because I wasn't sick. I didn't have any symptoms. The only thing that I did go through, which sucked for me, was that I couldn't eat anything. Like, y'all, I didn't like fried chicken. I didn't like anything fried. Fried food just was not for me. I actually ended up losing 15 pounds. I stopped eating bacon. I stopped eating everything. And then my appetite finally picked up during my second trimester. You guys, I had a really easy pregnancy. The only thing that I would say that I went through during my pregnancy was pelvic pain. It's really painful. It hurts, okay? It got to a point where I literally would slide out of the bed in the morning because I couldn't move. And I had to get a pregnancy pillow. I didn't buy it. My friend, my sister, my everything, Melina, gave it to me. She gave me a pregnancy pillow, and that was the best thing I could have got while I was pregnant, because y'all, it's really painful being pregnant sometimes. He got big. When I hit 6 months, that was it. I'll just put a picture right here for y'all. He was really big, okay? And it started to hurt after a while because my baby had been head down since I was approximately 14 weeks, and it hurts, okay? To feel his head grow inside of me hurts. And I would always go to the hospital because the pelvic pains were so severe. There would be days where if I sat down too long, my legs would be swollen, and you know, after a while, pregnancy just got really hard on me, and I just wanted to go into labor really bad. But we're not gonna discuss my labor story, and that's a video for another time. That's a part 2. So if you guys want to see that video, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, because me and D1 will be discussing my labor and delivery. Okay, so that is the end of this video. I'm gonna end it right there. I mean, there's not much to say. I had a really easy pregnancy. No morning sickness, no cravings, no back pains, just pelvic pains and swollen feet, y'all. That's it. Oh, and my boobs were like but yeah, if you like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. We love you, and we will see you in the next video.